Hey, welcome to Des Moines Capitals Hockey live on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter today. Got a few watching, I see. Capitals JV team coming off a victory yesterday. I think it was 3-1 hockey game. So 4:48 left in the first period. Last regular season game for the Capitals. Last Sunday game for the JV team for sure on that, because even if they make it to the championship game at state tournament, there is no Sunday game for JV. It would be a Saturday game. But anyway, in net today is Noe for the Capitals. Capitals wearing their white jerseys going to your right on the screen. The Rough Riders wearing their dark going to your left. Puck goes all the way down down below the goal line, out to Legler. Tried to feed it out front. Sent over to the far side, played by Collins. Collins has it up through center ice to Legler. Legler couldn't hang on to it. Gets back to it, dumps it down in deep. Sent over to the far side, over to Collins. Collins up to Bragg. Bragg has it down below the goal line. And the puck comes free up through center ice on the right side. Down in the Capitals defensive side, played by Lanigan. Lanigan, long pass up to Brunell. Brunell leaves it there for Bragg, and Bragg gets tripped up. Not an intentional trip. I thought it was delayed offside there. Nope, back out to center ice. It comes Bragg with it. Bragg down into the Rough Riders into the rink. Shot on net, save. Let's see who's in net today. Number 32, maybe same guy from last night. Yes, it is. Dreyhaus makes the save. 13:21 left in the first period, knotted up at 0. Rough Riders win it, sent on to the near side. Rough Riders pick it up on the half boards. Back to Tanner Gay to Laprade. Try to get Laprade out to DeCarlo. And the puck comes free all the way out to center ice. Baxter dumps it back down into the Cedar Rapids defensive side of the ice. Cedar Rapids picks it up in behind their own goaltender, plays it on the near side. Winters has it for the Rough Riders. And they're battling for Capitals is Gay and Baxter. Back out to Laprade, to Baxter. Baxter has it, sends it over to the far side to Mazakowski. Back out to Tanner Gay. Capitals have it on the far side, played by Laprade. Bouncing puck at the blue line, and the Rough Riders able to bring it up out to the neutral zone. Baxter back to play it on the near side. He gets it up to DeCarlo. DeCarlo does a smart thing, dumps it down in deep, sent over to the far side. Rough Riders pick it up down below the goal line, sent on to the near side. Winters with it. Winters on the near side. Played up by Noga. Noga has it now top of the circle. Sent over to Adams. He whiffed on it. Back on the far side to play it is Webb. Webb into the corner. Jackson Webb. The Rough Riders have it now. They send it to the near side, or the far side. Puck comes all the way down, and the Rough Riders Capitals into the rink, played at the blue line. The Capitals come up with a Webb. Webb 1-on-3 coming back the other way. Oh, Webb hard hit into the boards. And Webb bounces right back up. Now the Rough Riders break it out to the far side. Nice hip check by Wiersma, and the puck's all the way down on the Capitals' defensive side of the ice. The Capitals play it on the far side, on the half boards. Now sent over to the near side. Played by Adams. Adams has it down below this goaltender. Over to Myers. Capitals pick it up in behind their goaltender. Brings it up on the near side over to Webb. Webb back to Noga. Couldn't hang on to it. The puck stays down on the Capitals' defensive side of the ice. Right out front. Centering pass. Loose. A nice job. Shot on net. Save. Oh, just went wide past the empty net there as Noe was trying to get back to the near side post. Puck goes all the way down, and the Rough Riders in the rink. Rough Riders pick it up in behind their own goaltender. Play it on the far side. And Rough Riders come in offsides, 10:32 left in the first period. .10:32 left in the first. Rough Riders win the faceoff. Nelson has it for the Rough Riders, gets it up to Richardson. Played on the far side, down in the Capitals' defensive side of the ice. Over to Lanigan. Lanigan for the Capitals. Plays on the half boards. Picked off by Cooper. Cooper for the Capitals. Back the other way. On the right side. Brings it all the way down. And the Rough Riders in the rink. He loses edge. Falls down. Still up on the half boards. Played by Collins. The Rough Riders come up with it. They send it to the far side. Nelson has it for the Rough Riders. And here comes the Rough Riders up out of the zone with it. Up through center ice. That was Richardson's that brought it up through the neutral zone. Back on the far side, Page has it for the Rough Riders. Tapped all the way down, and the Capitals in the rink. Icing waved off. Lanigan for the Caps chases after it, sends it to the far side to Bellis. Bellis up through center ice with it. Bouncing puck loose, and the Rough Riders turn and bring it back the other way. Get a shot on net, saved by Noe, and on the rebound, the Rough Riders bang it home, and the Rough Riders go up 1-0 at the 9:29 mark of the first period. I will get the score of that as soon as they announce it. .13 from 25 with the goal for the Rough Riders. Patrick Donnelly with his 8th goal of the season. Pull up our game here. There we go. All right, 8:51 left in the first period. 1-0 hockey game. Capitals bring it up to Brunell. Brunell at center ice. Picked off by the Rough Riders. He burns and goes back the other way. He dumps it down into the Capitals into the rink. Played by Mazakowski for the Capitals. Dumps it off the far boards, and now 2-on-2 coming back the other way. Capitals have it now. Brunell with it. Fires it. Shot saved by number 32 for the Rough Riders. Drehas. Shot just went wide. Ricocheted off. Davison tried to get a stick on it. Couldn't do it. And the puck goes all the way down into the Capitals in the rink. Played by Baxter. Baxter on the near side. Bouncing puck loose all the way up through center ice. Capitals have it. They bring it in. The Rough Riders in the rink. Backhanded shot just goes wide of the netminder for the Rough Riders. And now the Rough Riders bring it up on the near side. Atkins with it. He dumps it down into the Capitals in the rink. Played by Myers for the Capitals. Up to Gay. And the Capitals able to break it out of the zone. 2-on-2 coming back the other way. Laprade with it. Laprade sends it to the far side. Bouncing puck loose. Left there for Laprade. And the puck goes all the way out to center ice. Laprade with it. Laprade has it now at the blue line. Brings it back to the right side of the ice. Dumps it down into the Rough Riders in the rink. Played by Gay. Back out to center ice it comes. Hard hit by Myers. And Nelson took a hard hit by Myers. Rough Riders play it down in the far corner, down on their defensive side of the ice. Capitals come in, try to dig it out. Puck stays free into the corner. Loose puck, and now here comes the Rough Riders up through center ice. Capitals chip it off the wall and get the possession of the puck back. Back to play it is Gay, and the Rough Riders Chambers sends it down, gets a shot on net, saved by Noe. Capitals defending their side of the ice. Back to play it is Gay. Gay has it. Rough Riders pick it up. Rast Fires it towards the net, tipped in front, sent to the near corner. Capitals have it on the far side, played by Myers. Wiersma over to LaPrade. Loose puck on the far side, and Rough Riders dump it back down on the Capitals' defensive side. Chasing after it is Myers. Myers back over to Wiersma. Wiersma up to Webb, and the Rough Riders pick it off at the blue line. They bring it down into the Capitals in the rink. Shot on net, backhanded shot. Trying to catch his jersey name there, number 20 with the backhanded shot. That was Ramsey. Shot all the way down into the Capitals in the rink, played by Webb, for the Capitals, tied up into the corner. And the black jerseys come out with it. They send it on the near side. Loose puck on the side of the net. The goaltender for the Rough Riders trying to get it covered up. Still loose, no whistle on the back of the net. Sent over to the far side. The Capitals get it out to the point, played by Bellis. Bellis sends it down in deep. Now on the right side of the ice, into the corner it goes. Adams for that Capitals, trying to dig it out with Noga. And Ramsey for the Rough Riders in there trying to dig it out too. Still a loose puck down on the inboards. The Capitals do get it out to the point. Lanigan dumps it right back down into the corner. And the Capitals are starting to change up some players, so getting some fresh legs out there as the Rough Riders are stuck down into there at the defensive side of the ice. And now they break it out. As soon as I say that, they always break it out. The puck goes all the way down, and the Capitals in the ring. Capitals turn and burn and come back the other way. Bellis with it on the right side, fires it on net. Just went wide of the goaltender, played on the far side by Legler. Back on the near side. Rough Riders pick it up. They break it out of the zone. 2-on-2 coming back the other way now for the Rough Riders. Icing waved off as they just got across the red line barely. Now in the near corner. Rough Riders pick it up down below the Capitals goal line. Shot on net, save. Nice hard hit by Bella, sent over to the far side to Baxter. Baxter up to Collins. On to Legler. Legler brings down the right side. Shot deflected, went in behind the goaltender, behind the net. And the Capitals play it or Rough Riders play it on the near side. Winters with it for the Rough Riders. Searing pass up to center ice to Nelson. Played over there far side by Legler and Collins, right in front of the Rough Riders bench. And the Capitals come up with it. Fire it back into the zone. Bouncing puck loose. Collins for the Capitals sends it deeper into the zone. Capitals have it outside the blue line now. Myers with it. Back over to the far side. Rough Riders bring it up through the neutral zone. Bouncing puck loose. Neither team can really get control of the puck. And Chambers does for the Rough Riders. Brings it down into the Capitals in the rink. Played on the far side. Not 2:44 left in the first period. Knotted up at, or 1-0, not knotted up. 1-0 hockey game in favor of the Rough Riders. Noah Kruger listening. Hi, Noah Kruger. And we're going to get a whistle here. Going to get a center ice face-off. Not sure what the whistle was for. Rough Riders win the face-off. They draw it all the way back down on their defensive side of the ice. Play it to the far side. Loose puck. Bouncing. Comes up through center ice. Chambers with it for the Rough Riders. Centering pass broken up, and the Capitals turn and bring it back the other way with Charles Burnell on the lead. Charles Burnell down the right side, down into the Rough Riders in the rink. Played on the far side to Davison. Did not get a shot off. Played by Wiersma. Capitals controlling the puck down on their offensive side of the ice. Burnell with it down behind the goaltender. Fires it shot. Not sure if that made it to the goaltender. by the Capitals. Shot save, and Dreyhaus with the save for the Rough Riders. 1:43 left in the first period. Rough Riders played on the far side, and the puck comes loose all the way out to center ice. Played by Myers. Myers back to Gay. Sent over to the near side. Capitals keep it in at the blue line, and sorry, folks, puck's left the playing surface. 1:27 left in the first period. Faceoff's going to be to the stick side of Dreyhaus. Fires it, shot save, and up into the, well, no, but it did not. Stayed off the protective netting. Shot save again. And Dreyhaus with a couple good saves, a couple good shots by the Capitals. Back out to the point. Lanigan with it down into the corner to Laprade. Laprade plays it off the half boards, and the Rough Riders able to get a hold of it, clear it out. 1-on-2 coming back the other way. Rough Riders got knocked off the puck. Puck comes back out to center ice. Now just loose inside the blue line. Battle up on the half boards. Laprade for the Capitals. And Rough Riders number 29. On the near side to play it. Dumped down into the Rough Riders in the rink. Atkins with it for the Rough Riders. Gets it up to Ramsey. Ramsey has it on the far side. Dumps it down into the Capitals into the rink. Played in the near corner by Lanigan for the Capitals. Up to Noga. Capitals trying to clear it out of the zone, and they do. Sent over to the far side. .16 seconds remaining in the first period. Capitals looking for the tying goal. Back out to the top side. Baxter with it. Fires it. Shot just goes wide past the goaltender. That was a nice shot by Baxter. And that's going to do it. After one period of play, it's the Rough Riders 1, the Capitals 0. And I was going to get you shots on that here, but my computer went to a different page. Here we go. Capitals outshoot the Rough Riders 6-2 after one period of play. Tony Scott be back in a minute and a half with second period action. Thanks for listening to Moines Capitals Hockey. All right, back with the Des Moines Capitals hockey. 15 minutes up on the clock, and we are underway as the Capitals down by one. Down in the Rough Riders wearing their dark jerseys going to your right on the screen. And the Capitals wearing their white jerseys going to your left on the screen. Puck goes all the way down. The Rough Riders in the rink, and the Rough Riders goaltender Dreyhaus just hangs on to it and gets a whistle. Capitals going to get an offensive face-off. Bounce of puck. That went up into the lighting. You're going to get a whistle or off the, it came off the protective netting. 14:30 left in a second. Cooper with the faceoff for the Capitals with Collins on the right and Legler on the right, Collins on the left. Back out to Wiersma. Fires it over the head of Dreyhaus. Played on the near side by Myers, and the Capitals couldn't keep it in as going to get an interference call on the Capitals. Going to get a hooking call on the Capitals. And the Capitals will be on the Des Moines printing penalty kill. Big or small, give Tyler Scott a call for all your printing needs. Capitals penalty kill unit out there. Cooper, Collins, Wiersma, and Gabe Myers. And we're going to get a penalty on the Rough Riders as Cooper was on a breakaway going back the other way. And number 17 for the Rough Riders going to get a tripping call. Zach Brown going to the sin bin. Going to play some 4-on-4 hockey, and then the Capitals have a short 12-second power play unless there's any more penalties. 14:03 left in the second penalty on the penalty to Brown. Puck comes free all the way out to center ice. Down into the Capitals in the rink. Back to play is Myers. Myers has it now. In behind his own goaltender. Sent on to the near side to Wiersma. Wiersma down the left side of the ice across the red line down into the Rough Riders into the rink. Capitals 4-on-4 hockey here. Over to Wiersma. Wiersma to Myers. Fires a shot. Saved by Dreyhaus. 13:34 left in the second. 1:19 left on the penalty to Legler, and 1:31 left on the penalty to Brown. Zach Brown, isn't there a country western singer named Zach Brown? Is there? No, Zach Brown brand. Yeah, Dave, I'm not a country fan, but I've heard that name before. I bet he gets that all the time. And is he from Iowa? Zach Brown brand? Oh, he says he don't think so. Over on the far side, Rough Riders pick it up in behind their goal line. I've probably heard a few of his songs. Back to play it as Baxter fires it towards the net. Just went wide. And on the back of the net, get a whistle. 13:02 left in the second. 48 seconds left on the penalty to Legler. Zach Brown in the penalty box for the Rough Riders with a minute left on that. Puck goes all the way down, and the Rough Riders in the rink. Back to play is Page for the Rough Riders on the near side. We got a tussle in front of the net as number 7 took down Cooper. I looked away just for a second. All I saw was Cooper on the bottom of the pile, and number 7 was going to town. Patterson, Ethan Patterson is going to get a penalty. I'm going to get a delayed video play on my pad here. Yeah, he just got taken down. Oh, going to call both of them. So Patterson goes into the sin bin. So does Cooper. Both 2 minutes for roughing. Of course, the fans don't like it. The Rough Riders fans like it. But the Capitals fans don't. Imagine that. They don't see eye to eye. All right, what are we playing? Let's see. Still 4-on-4 hockey, so those are coincidentals. It stays 4-on-4 hockey. Collins plays it on the near side. Breakfast Sunday here at the Bucks Arena as the junior family or the freshman and sophomore families brought in some breakfast items for us this morning. Face-off center ice, 12:33 left in a second. 18 seconds before the Capitals' short power play. Capitals win the face-off. They draw it back into their defensive side of the ice. Rough Riders come in offsides. A lot of whistles here in the last 2 minutes or so. .24 left in a second. Capitals win the faceoff, draw it on the far side. Baxter with a hard hit and sends the puck up into the crowd as we get another whistle. Going to be a nice day here in Des Moines. Almost a high of 65 today. Be a nice day to get out on a bicycle after today's game or a walk. Go walk your dog. Capitals full strength, 10 seconds remaining on the Capitals' Little Debbie snack cake power play. Sent over to the far side to DiCarlo. Loose puck on the far side, played by Gay. Gay tried to send it up to DiCarlo, didn't get all of it. And now full strength. Back to 5-on-5 hockey. Coincidental penalties are still in the penalty box. They should come out pretty close at the next whistle. If not, shortly after that. Sitting down in the Rough Riders in the rink. Shot towards the net, just went wide. Played into the corner by LaPrade. LaPrade up to the point to Baxter. Fires it towards the net, just went wide. On the near side to play it. Mazakowski couldn't keep it in. Nelson for the Rough Riders brings it down into the Capitals into the rink. Back out to center ice it comes. Played by LaPrade. Donnelly with it for the Rough Riders. Fires it, shot. Capitals fire it on net, save by number 32, Dreyhaus. .18 left in a second. Face off to the glove side of Rough Riders goaltender. Rough Riders play it on the far side. Sent over to the near side now. Down to their defensive side of the ice. Rough Riders able to control the puck and break it out of the zone. They bring it down and the Capitals in the rink, get around the D. Donnelly with it with a goal already. Nice shot goal. And on the rebound, number 24 for the Rough Riders, Tyler Chambers puts away the rebound, and the Rough Riders make it a 2-0 hockey game. See. Oh, I think they got the. See, I thought Chambers got the goal, but they're giving it to number 13 for the Rough Riders. Might get changed later in the game. So if that's the case, shot on net saved by the Rough Riders. That would be Patrick Donnelly's second goal of the evening, or morning, whatever it is. Tyler Chambers with the assist. .10:29 left in the second period. 2-0 hockey game. Face off to the glove side of the Rough Riders goalie. Rough Riders win the face-off. They draw it on the near side. Back out front. Shot save, and that was a nice shot by Bragg. A nice goaltender save by the young man in net for the Rough Riders. As Myers tried to walk it in, picked off, and now here comes the Rough Riders back the other way. Laid on the far side. Loose puck on the near glass, or far glass. Sent all the way down, and the Capitals in the rink. Played by Myers for the Capitals in the near corner. Up to Davison. Just under 10 minutes remaining in the period. Shot on net, saved by Noe, and he hangs on to it. 9:42 left in the second. Capitals win the faceoff. They draw it over to the far side, up to Legler. Couldn't hang on to it. The Rough Riders keep it in at the blue line. Down below the goal line, Baxter plays it. Winter in there trying to dig it out for the Rough Riders. Cooper comes in to help out for the Capitals. Hard hit by Baxter. And Capitals come up with it. Up to Collins, fires it towards the net. Just goes wide of the goaltender. Legler trying to catch up to it. Puck comes free at the blue line. The Rough Riders come up with it. Brown has it. Taken away by Mazakowski. Mazakowski back to Baxter. Baxter's going to skate it forward. Brings it down in. Shot on net. Saved by the Rough Riders netminder. Rough Riders looking to pick up their 10th win on the season. The game really is not for any points on the line, as the Rough Riders are out of the state tournament and the Capitals can't decrease or increase their standings in the state tournament. Their seeding, I guess, seeding more than standings. So playing for pride out there, I guess, today. Sitting over by the far side. Donnelly has it for the Rough Riders, brings it down into the Capitals in the rink. Delayed offsides. He has to come back in and touch up. Sit onto the far side, back out to Gay, and the Rough Riders force the turnover, send it right back down, and the Capitals into the rink. Left there for Bellis. Bellis up to LaPrade. Sent over to the far side. Almost too many men on the ice for the Rough Riders. They gave them the benefit of the doubt there as they're making a line change. Rough Riders right out in front on a turnover by the Capitals. Backhanded shot saved by Noe. 7:46 left in the second. Rough Riders win the faceoff. They keep it in at the blue line, sent down in deep, played by Wiersma. Wiersma chips it off the high glass for the Capitals. Try to clear it out. Rough Riders keep it in, and the Capitals force the turnover as Adams picks up the puck. Adams with it now on the left side. Brings it down across the blue line, down into the Rough Riders into the rink. Noga for the Capitals. Back out to Myers. Sent off to the corner. Centering pass out front. And Adams gets a shot on net. The netminder for the Rough Riders keeps it out. Delayed offsides once again on the Rough Riders, trying to bring it down on the Capitals in the rink. Capitals with a full head of steam coming back the other way. Wiersma with it down the left side. Still got a full head of steam. Wraps it around. Shot on net. Save loose. And Drejas with the save for the Rough Riders. 6:51 left in the second period. Caps down by 2. Capitals have it on the far side, played by Davison. Davison on the half boards, leaves it there for Bragg. Bragg back to Davison. Davison picks it up, sends it to Bragg on the near side. Mazakowski keeps it alive, keeps it down in deep. Steering pass right out front, shot by Adams. It was a little high, and the Rough Riders bring it up through center ice, picked off by Mazakowski. Mazakowski across the blue line, brings it down into the Rough Riders in the rink. And now the Rough Riders bring it up through the neutral zone. Sent over to the far side. Winters has it for the Rough Riders. Brings it down into the Capitals in the rink. Chasing after is Mazakowski. Mazakowski plays it off the backboards. Inboards. On the near side to play to Davison. Davison, tough time getting it out of the zone, and the puck comes up through center ice. Burnell with it. Burnell with it on the far side. Loses the puck. Couldn't hang on to it. And the puck comes free all the way out to center ice. Rough Riders send it down into the Capitals in the rink. Noe leaves it there for Bellis. And the Rough Riders come up with a steering pass covered up by the Capitals. Goaltender and then gets loose. And the Rough Riders had a wide open net to shoot out if they could have got it on net. And now they do. And Noe makes the save for the Capitals. 5:27 left in the second period. And Dave DiCarlo, our camera guy, says, yeah, that was ugly. Capitals going to get a defensive face-off and regroup here. Capitals win the face-off, draws it back below the goal line, played by Lanigan. Lanigan to Cooper, and the Rough Riders pick it off, though. Down below the goal line, centering pass out front, went through about 6 skates, and came over to the far corner. The Rough Riders pick it up in the corner. Nice hard hit by Lanigan. Lanigan up to Collins, and the Capitals able to get it out of the zone, but Chambers for the Rough Riders had it, and it turns it over to back and forth between Chambers and Cooper. Both kids turning the puck over. Now the Capitals get possession, bring it down in the Capitals in the rink, played by Collins. Centering pass out front and broken up. 4:49 remaining in the period. Capitals down by 2. Played by Legler. Back up to center ice, and that should be icing on the Rough Riders. 4:36 left in the second period. Capitals are going to get offensive face-off in the Rough Riders' defensive side of the ice. Capitals win the faceoff, fires it on net, saved by goal! As LaPrade buries it past the netminder, and the Capitals make it a 2-1 hockey game. Nice shot by LaPrade. They fed it across the ice to him, and there was nothing the goaltender can do as he was moving to his left, and LaPrade makes it a 2-1 hockey game. Just what we needed towards the end of the second period. Capitals down by 1. Capitals have it down on the Rough Riders into the rink. Let's see who they get this from. Brock DiCarlo with the assist. Jake Wiersma with the assist. 17 from 22 and 7. Capitals have it now on the far side. Back out to the top side. Myers fires it towards the net. Just went over the glove of the goaltender. Played on the far side. Rough Riders have it in the corner. Picked off by... Not going to get a penalty. You're going to get a holding call or a hooking call, I think, on Tanner Gay. We're going to get a hooking call on Tanner Gay. The Capitals go back on the Des Moines Printing penalty kill. Big or small, give Tyler Scott a call for all your printing needs. Capitals penalty kill unit out there. Adams, Webb, Baxter, Bellis. Baxter loses edge, falls down, gives opportunity for the Rough Riders to bring it forward. Capitals able to clear it out of the zone, back up to center ice. Back out to center ice it comes, played at the blue line, back to the near side. The Capitals chip it down into the Rough Riders in the rink. 1:17 remaining on the penalty to Gay. And Rough Riders try to, yeah, they did keep it in the zone momentarily, and the Capitals cleared all the way the opposite side of the ice. Drehas sends it up ice, up to Ramsey. And the Rough Riders struggling on the power play here as the Capitals not letting them get past the blue line at all. Shorthanded try, shot over the head of Drehas. And that's going to go into the protective netting. 2:31 left in the second period. Caps it down by 1. 44 seconds left on the Gay penalty. Rough Riders win the faceoff. They draw it on the far side. Send up to Patterson. Patterson on the right side. Chipped off the sideboards. All the way down, and the Capitals into the rink. Capitals played in the corner. 27 seconds left on the penalty to Begay. Send over to the far side. Rough Riders controlling the puck on the left side of the ice. Centering pass out front, broken up, back to the point, shot, never made it to the net, sent off to the far side. Myers with it, and he clears it out. That's going to do it for the power play for the Rough Riders. 5 seconds remaining on the penalty to Gay. And we're going back to 5-on-5 hockey. .136 left in the second period. Rough Riders with it down their defensive side of the ice, picked off by Collins for the Capitals. He keeps it alive, keeps it down in deep. On the near side to play it is Collins again. Collins up against the half boards. Down below the goal line, Page has it for the Rough Riders, if that's his name, number 37. Right back out front. Oh, Myers just shot it left of the goaltender's post. Back out to Collins. Collins has it, fires it, shot, never made it to the net. Bouncing puck, and the Rough Riders come up with it. They bring it up through center ice. 2-on-1 coming back the other way. And that got broken up because Patterson fell going across the blue line. Patterson with it now, plays it on the near boards, gets it up to number 29 for the Rough Riders, brings it down into the Capitals into the rink, played on the near side with 44 seconds remaining in the period. Capitals looking for its tying goal. Oh, man, that blue line, two players in the same spot there on the blue line took a spill. I don't know if there's a rut out there or what. Capitals having it in the corner, but back to plate is Legler, and the puck comes free. Rough Riders bring it up through center ice, dumps it down into the Capitals in the rink, bounce the puck loose, played by Mazakowski. Mazakowski with a hard hit. That's going to do it for 2 periods of play. The Capitals get one back, making it a 2-1 hockey game. Be back in 15 minutes with the final regular season period of hockey, as it comes down to one more period for a regular season. Thanks for listening to Des Moines Capitals Hockey. Tony Scott be back with you in 15-20 minutes. All right, back to Des Moines Capitals hockey. Third period action, final period of action, regular season is just about underway. The 2019-2020 season is just about ready to end for the Capitals and the Rough Riders. 2-1 hockey game as the Rough Riders are leading this. They'll be going, excuse me, to the left on your screen, or Capitals going to your right. Got to step outside for a little bit of fresh air during this period. Oh my goodness, how nice is it outside? Puck comes all the way up to center ice, played by the Rough Riders. Ooh, nice hard hit, and Winters put a hard hit on DiCarlo. 4:18 remaining in the third. I'm a big fan of Daytona Beach area. My uncle lives down in Daytona Beach. Shot on net, save. And we'll ask our Alexa app, or Alexa at home, to tell us the weather down in Daytona. And when we went to bed last night, it was 44 degrees in Daytona and 42 in Des Moines. So I had to send my uncle a text message. I figured he was freezing down there, the poor guy, with 42-degree weather. Just odd that we're only 2 degrees cooler than Daytona. Them guys are probably frozen down there. Capitals struggling to get it out of their defensive zone. As soon as I say that, they do. They bring it back out to center ice. Played by Rast for the Rough Riders. Capitals having it on the near side up to Burnell. Burnell to Bragg. And the Capitals able to dump it all the way down into the Rough Riders in the rink, played by Davison. Davison's centering pass out front by Bragg. No one there. Here comes the Capitals back the other way, or the Rough Riders back the other way, down on the Capitals' defensive side of the ice. Back out to Bellis. Bellis to center ice, played by number 37 for the Rough Riders. Sent over to the far side. Chips it down into the Capitals in the rink. Loose puck on the far side. Shot on net, saved by Noe. As number 5 for the Rough Riders comes in. Gets a shot on net. Too many as the action in center ice. Back and forth. Back out to the near side, now to the far side to Collins, and the puck goes all the way down, and the Rough Riders in the ring. For all the whistles we had in the second period, no whistle here in the third yet. Rough Riders play it on the near board. Back out to Baxter. Baxter to the near side. Sent over to the far side. Rough Riders played off the half boards on the far side. Sent back to the near side. Winters with it. He fires it. Shot goes wide past the Capitals goaltender, played by Collins. Collins has it on the far side. Tried to chip it out. Rough Riders keep it in. And still keep it in. Shot! Saved by Noe. As the Rough Riders are putting some pressure on the Capitals down their defensive side of the ice. Up to Legler. Legler couldn't hang on to it. Puck goes all the way down to the Capitals in the rink. Collins chasing after it for the Capitals. The Rough Riders come up with it. They turn and burn, come down the left side of the ice. Nice hard hit by Adams. Forces the turnover, and Myers picks it up in behind his own goaltender. 11 minutes remaining in the third period. Sent over to the far side, played by Collins. Loose puck all the way down, and the Capitals into the rink. Back up to Adams. Fires a shot. Save by the Rough Riders goaltender, Dre Haas. Oh, there's Zach Brown. Zach Brown's playing. Oh, nope. Now they switched their mind and said it's not Zach Brown. I don't know my country western music at all. That's the Red Solo Cup. Capital shot. Goal! Tying goal by Ryan. Little Webb, Jackson Webb, 10:47 left in the third period. Capitals make it a 2-2 hockey game off the faceoff, and Ryan Webb walked it right out in front of the goaltender, shot it on the far side, and the Capitals make it a 2-2 hockey game. Shot on net, save by Dreyhaus. Down in deep, down below the goal line. Rough Riders pick it up down on the Capitals' defensive side of the ice. Back on the top side, fires it, never made it anywhere besides out of the blue line. And Zach Brown brings it back down into the Capitals in the rink. Sent over to the far side, played by Wiersma. Ooh, I thought that was offsides, and it was. 10:08 left in the third. Well, hopefully my partner in crime, Rob Paulus, is all right this morning. Never made it here this morning. He was hacking up a lung last night, so hopefully he's still all right. Capitals have it on the far side, played by Bellis. Bellis couldn't hang on to it. And that's going to go all the way down. No icing. Oh, they do call icing. 9:56 left in the third. Michelle Crowley jumps on Facebook. Says, go Noe. Rough Riders win the faceoff. They draw it on the half boards on the far side. DeCarlo in there trying to dig it out with Bellis. And the Capitals play it off the half boards. Gets it up to LaPrade. Now here comes the Capitals back the other way. Dumps it down into the Rough Riders into the rink. Tanner Gay dumps it all the way down. DeCarlo comes in with a big hit. It's in on the near side. Rough Riders come up with it, though. They break it out the left side of the ice. Donnelly with it for the Rough Riders. Back out to center ice it comes. Chambers with it. Sends it to the far side. That's too many men on the ice. Too many men on the ice for sure. They had 7 guys on the ice. There was 8. Capitals be on the Picket Fence Creamery power play. We do have some Picket Fence Creamery milk today down in the breakfast area. And the coaching staff is arguing the too many men on the ice, I think, a little bit, maybe. But they're going to still get called. Maybe they're just deciding which player to put in the box. Number 5 for the Rough Riders going to come serve the bench minor for too many men. Capitals power play unit out there. Burnell, Bragg, Collins, and Myers and Wiersma. And the Capitals set up in behind their own goaltender. They played on the near side, played up by Burnell. Played on the near side up to Burnell. Burnell on the right side of the ice. Bounce the puck loose, played by Myers. Myers back to Wiersma. Wiersma to Myers. Back on the near side to Wiersma. Wiersma up to Myers. Loose puck. And Myers skates it on the left side. Brings it down into the Rough Riders into the rink. Stays with it. Capitals pick it up into the top of the circle. Drop pass back to Wiersma. Wiersma over to Myers. Myers got some room. Fires it. Shot save. Loose. Oh, just went wide past the goaltender. Capitals keep it in on the far side. Wiersma picks it up top of the circle. Leaves it there for Burnell. Burnell over to Wiersma. Fires it. Shot save. Loose. And the puck goes free on the far side. Played by Bragg. Bragg to Wiersma. Back to Bragg on the far side. Wiersma picks it up at the top side. Left there for Myers. Myers skates it in. Shot. Oh, just went wide. Collins shoots it just wide. And we're going to get a whistle as the goaltender covers it up. 8:04 left in the third period. 45 seconds left on the power play for the Capitals. Capitals have it top of the circle, played by Bragg. Bragg over to Wiersma. Wiersma to Myers. Fires it right on net. Saved by the netminder for the Rough Riders. Sent over to the far side. And the Rough Riders able to clear it out. 24 seconds left on the power play. Myers turns and burns, brings it back the other way, gets it off the half boards, kept in by Bragg. Bragg has it top of the circle. Leaves it there by Brunell. Brunell back to Bragg. Now Brunell top of the circle. Him and Myers switches spots. Fires it. Shot. Goal! And Myers gets the power play goal. And the Capitals make it a 3-2 hockey game. Nice looking power play there for the Capitals. Capitals send out to Carlo Gay, LaPrade on the front side, Mazakowski and Baxter. Puck comes free all the way out to center ice. Rough Riders bring it across the blue line. Fires it, shot saved by Noe. 7:08 left in the third period, and Noe hangs on to it. Let's see who they get an assist from. Oh, I didn't hear. I couldn't hear. He was so wound up on the goal there, I couldn't hear who he gave the assist to. Mr. Wiersma on the mic today for the PA. Oh, unassisted. That's why. Unassisted for Myers. Capitals have it now. They bring it up through center ice. Left there for Gay. Gay fires it towards the net. Just goes wide, and LaPrade bounces off the high glass, kept in by Mazakowski. Mazakowski on the near boards to Gay. Shot back towards the net, played by the netminder for the Rough Riders, sent off into the corner. LaPrade has it now. Centering pass out front, broken up. Loose puck, Gay with it. Right out front. Oh, just went through the blades of two sticks for the Capitals. And the Rough Riders dump it down into the Capitals in the rink. And Noe just going to hang on to it. 6:25 left in the third period. Face off down on the Capitals' defensive side of the ice. Face-off to the 6th side of Noe. Capitals win the face-off. That was Cooper with the face-off win for the Capitals. And the puck comes free all the way out to center ice. It's a foot race between Legler and number 37 for the Rough Riders. And Legler plays the puck well. Back out. Oh, this is going to be no icing. Said it could have been played by Legler. Or Lanigan, I'm sorry. On the near side, played by Legler. Legler back up to Bellis. And the Rough Riders dump it down into the Capitals in the rink. Played on the near side. .532 remaining in the third, 3-2 hockey game. Penalty coming on the Capitals. Cross-checking call. Yep.
He just got one.
Yep, he did.
Running it back.
Yep. So, Luke Lanigan into the sin bin. And number 29, it looks like, for the Rough Riders. I think Lanigan's going to get a roughing call, and I think the other kid's going to, for the Cedar, is going to get a unsportsmanlike, I'm assuming. Nothing on the board, I wouldn't think. Unless the Rough Riders. I don't know what... Nope, Lanigan is going to get it. So the Capitals be on a Yeah, I guess I'm not. He must got a 10-minute unsportsmanlike. Anyway, the Capitals will be on the Des Moines Printing penalty kill as Luke Lanigan gets a 2-minute. I think the kid for must gave him only a 10 unsportsmanlike. Oh, cross-checking penalty on Lanigan. I've said it before. I don't know why they just don't send him off the ice. There's 5 minutes left in the game. There is no overtime. He can't go to the shootout. .455 left to the third. Caps up by 1. Capitals penalty kill unit out there. Adams, Myers, Wiersma, and Webb out there for the Capitals. Jackson Webb with the goal here in the third period, and Gabe Myers with the goal-ahead goal, unassisted. Capitals play it off the sideboards. Patterson keeps it in at the blue line for the Rough Riders. Chambers on the near corner. Picked off by Baxter for the Capitals. Right out front, though. Shot off the shoulder of the goaltender for the Capitals, and a scoring opportunity for the Rough Riders. Very, very close to getting a tying goal there. Rough Riders pick it up in behind their own goaltender. Played on the near side. Rough Riders have it now, right up through center ice. Played by number 3 for the Rough Riders. Nelson couldn't hang on to it. The puck comes free, back out to center ice. Chambers has to retreat back down in his defensive side of the ice for the Rough Riders. Now Patterson for the Rough Riders brings it to the left side. Played nicely by Cooper. Cooper didn't let him get in the zone. Now picked off by Noga. Noga shorthanded try coming back the other way. Shot, just over the head of the goaltender. Noga with a great opportunity for a shorthanded goal. And the Capitals are buzzing out there with only 4 guys on the ice. And that's going to be icing on the Rough Riders. 3:30 left in the third period. 5 seconds left on the Lanigan penalty. And Capitals are going to get an offensive face-off to the stick side of Dre Haas. Back to 5-on-5 hockey, 3:22 left to the third. What's your picture look like up there? I look here. I was just thinking, Coach Spring said it looked fuzzy on his computer. Looks clear on mine.
Is that a bogus?
No, it looks clear on mine. Capitals with it down in their offensive zone, played by Bellis. Bellis on the far side. And here comes the Rough Riders back the other way, down into the Capitals in the rink. You wonder when they'll end up pulling the goaltender. They almost got caught with too many men on the ice again. Here comes Bragg. Bragg has it down in the Rough Riders in the rink, left there by Bellis, sent over to the far side. 5-on-5 hockey. Personally, thank everybody for listening this year. At least we know there is one more game for sure for the JV team Thursday up to the state tournament. And I'm just guessing right now. I'm gonna look real quick, but I think it's let's see here. Capitals will play a 12 o'clock game up in Ames Be the first game of the day in Ames, so that's nice for me. I will get the prime webcast area. 1:30 left in the third period. Capitals keep it in at the blue line. Back to play with Mazakowski. Shot towards the net. Tipped off into the corner. Gay chases after it. Sent over to the far side. Capitals looking to pick up 4 points on the season. Or 4 points on the weekend, I guess. Like I say, it will not matter in the standings at all. Capitals having now up to Gay. Gay 2-on-2 coming back the other way. Left by LaPrade, shot up over the head of the goaltender. 1 minute remaining in the 2019-2020 regular season regulation period. Here comes the Rough Riders back the other way, down into the Capitals in the rink, played by Noe. Noe has it. Oh, Rough Riders beat us to it. And they're not done yet, as they would like to get this tied up and at least take it into the shootout. Atkins with it for the Rough Riders. Fires it towards the net. Shot went wide. They ricochet off some skates. The extra attackers out there for the Rough Riders. That's why they're controlling the puck so well. They look like they got a lot of guys out there. 19 seconds remaining in this period. Loose puck battled off into the corner. And the Capitals not able to clear it out. Right up the high slot. Fires it. Shot save loose. Oh, just tipped by Mazakowski off into the corner. And the Rough Riders almost had the tying goal. Fires it towards the net, loose puck, and that's going to do it. And the Capitals pick up another victory today with a 3-2 win. For you guys not coming back for the varsity game here, I would thank you so much for listening this year, like I said, and I will be back on the air for the JV game Thursday up in Ames at 12 o'clock sharp. Thanks for listening to Des Moines Capitals Hockey. Capitals win 3-2.